it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. And today I am quite excited because I'll be checking out NINE.i's latest release with Neverland, the music video for an all. Now, considering their previous release of Turn It Off, as well as that absolutely amazing new Mind album, I am more than looking forward in hearing and seeing how Neverland will play out for this particular era. Even though, mind you, as I'm seeing in the description here, this is just a digital single this time around. It makes sense, we're nearing the end of the year, and just wait for the new year for more so of a full-fledged comeback. Am I right? But aside from that, what I was trying to say, NINE.i has been absolutely consistent in terms of their music quality. Not just, of course, Turn It Off, High School Love, as well as Hurt, one of my favorite B-sides of this year, dare I say. And I love how the members are so hands-on, working behind the scenes with the likes of the collective, Sweet Tune and Kim Sung-soo, of course. So I'm really interested in how this will play out, obviously. And yeah, sorry being a little bit late to the party here because I'm busy with studies and life things and all, and it's so hard to catch up on comebacks these days. But without further ado, let's just dive into the music video now. Alright, so I brought it up here, Neverland by NINE.i. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Ooh. Love these epic drums that I'm hearing here.
Let me take you there.
As well as the synthesizer work. Ooh. So far, not gonna lie, I'm loving the styling and the artistic direction to this. These lyrics though, quite sweet. Ooh, building up with the snare drum work here. Where is this headed though? Oh, vocal layering here. Okay, it's going somewhere. Oh, okay, we got an EDM drop here. Yeah. Embrace the feeling. Okay, verse 2 here. No doubt to you. Man, I absolutely love the synthesizer work, how it's done in the song. And so far, I'm really messing with the vocal direction in this particular song. Like, sure, it's got flashes and bits of what we've heard from NINE.i in the past before, but this is quite bright, and it has like a little bit of hints of nostalgia to it. Ooh, the ticking of the hi-hats there. Bridge. Oh, vocal work. Okay. Promise you. No way. A verse 3? Sorry, boy. Oh, they played us there. Yeah. I did not expect that. You see and hear what I'm saying, y'all? Like, NINE.i is always on the ball and on the mark. They just hit it right when it comes to their music. And I'm not going to be surprised if the members took part in writing this song, of course. Neverland, where do I even begin with this? Before I check out the credits, who's working behind the scenes, I really mess with the overall progression to this song. Yet it had this twist and turn to it that I did not expect, where we got the bridge, in a little bit part of the bridge, we got some rap, and then we transitioned into a verse 3. So one of the members was coming in, he's weaving out, and then he's coming back in for verse 3, and then it gradually builds up again. It's broken down, it's built up, it's broken down, it's built up to the finale, and then this marvelous peak high note coming through. Oh my goodness, I was about to say by the end of this, like, the only thing I'm missing is a crazy good climax, and it ended up getting it at the very end there, just in time, y'all. So I wouldn't necessarily say, wow, this is so groundbreaking, or this is, you know, not necessarily like the best NINE.i title track to date. I think it is quite the nice break from their other music. It's quite similar on the lines of, like, I would say the pop hooks that they've done in the past before, mind you. But then again, you know, with the hook in this song, it comes with this EDM drop that you would tend to hear in huge mainstream artists such as Chainsmokers. And it could be a hit or miss for some. For me, I don't mind it. It's not necessarily a negative thing, it's not necessarily a positive thing, but it does add that extra feeling of nostalgia coming into play, of course, for Neverland here. So overall, arrangement wise, it's there. Hooks, it does its job. It doesn't do more than its job, I've got to admit. The production is there. It's just not, how should I say this, like, as mind-blowing as their previous song. So it makes me wonder who's behind the scenes for this particular song here. Of course, let me see if I could actually find who is behind here. Okay, so we got Yasuke, Space One, some new names that I gotta familiarize myself with, but Vaughn and Joohyung yet again on the written portion. We love to see it in terms of the lyrics, but Space One, let me try to refresh my memory in terms of Space One, what he has taken part on. Oh, he's actually taken part on, like, favorite songs that I enjoy time to time. So Solo by Rocket Punch, on some produced series like songs Scar, Trap by Dreamcatcher. So some gems out there. Yasuke is a huge familiar name, has worked on a lot of survival shows, competitive music show songs. Also has worked with Astro and the likes of Aswan in the past before. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So new names working behind, or new individuals working behind NINE.i, of course, in terms of title track wise. But hey, next time around, I wouldn't mind going back to Kim Sung-soo and the collective Sweet Tune, because I feel like they're really driving that consistency of signature sound when it comes to NINE.i, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, this song still contains the signature sound that we love and know by NINE.i, which is this kind of special energy that you feel in their music due to their singing. Like, their singing truly comes from their hearts, their pure hearts and earnesty. And I would say at the same time, the enthusiasm that we get in their music. So it's really rare to get those two coming into play in terms of a signature sound by any group out there, I've got to admit. I've heard similar along the lines of that in terms of girl groups, but boy groups, I'm just glad that NINE.i is not, you know, going out of the box and trying to do something up front in your face, because it's overly unnecessary. I wouldn't mind if they did a title track by Hurt, mind you, but Neverland, this was quite the strong release. I'd gotta give this like a strong 8.5 out of 10 upon first listen. But aside from that, let me point out my favorite moments. So obviously, the greenery, these nature-like scenes that were set up for the members, I'm sure these scenes weren't necessarily like green screen. Like, this is probably a built set here, green screen, though, if it ended up being the case. Good on the people who made this work out. But the list of details, you know, the accessories, the makeup,
Let me take you there.
love it. That's 10 out of 10 for me. Is it just me, or this song is quite geared towards the fans, especially considering it is a digital single? For those who may know, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, geared towards the fans, I'm not saying along the lines of a fan song, but geared towards the fans, you feel me? Or if it's a fan song, that's completely fine too. That makes it extra special, you feel me? These lyrics are so uplifting. This is where I can commend everyone and the members who took part on this song in terms of the lyrics. I love it right here. And then as we progress, we get the snare drum work, yet hopeful vocal work that I love from them. And then drop. EDM drop there. The wubs and dubs. And you gotta be careful when you utilize EDM drops, because it could be either on the flat side or like on a bright side, you know what I'm saying? And I think it hits in between the middle there, the spectrum, I've got to admit. But as it progresses, I've got to admit the final go around is much brighter. Oh, the ticking on the hi-hats, the little some details, I love it. See what I'm saying? The enthusiasm, the passion, it can be truly heard. Don't be scared to get lost on the way. It talks about like almost like being in a Neverland and like crafting your own journey and like trying to do your own thing. Like, don't be scared to get lost on your way. You can do it, right? Things can be still hopeful in this time and age. So that's why I absolutely love the lyrics, and I feel like the lyrics really elevate this song. Bum 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 bum. Just these visual scenes, like, sure, they're not utilizing that many sets, but like the close-ups, the lighting, I love it, right? At times I would say the color correcting is somewhat off, but like the close-ups and the visuals, really good. Oh, I missed this moment. Give me a second here. So this is where I essentially hit the bridge. Still the bridge, and you don't get this often where you get rap during the bridge. It's not an often thing, and when it happens and it's done in the right way, oh my goodness, I'm such a sucker for rap in the bridges. Because what's cool about this one though, the rap continues afterwards with a verse 3. Throw away here and leave. Let's start the voyage up on the boat. You are the captain. You're the captain of your life. And this is where they played with us with the synthesizer work. Bum. 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 See, I even missed it there because it just drops and then it brings it back and it waits and waits and waits and then it drops. So that was really clever, I've got to admit. Ooh, the elegant movements in the choreo to their fits. Very fitting. And this was the moment that sealed the deal for me. Oh, the background vocals there. Sam with the makeup, the flower petals. You gotta give it to the makeup artists and like the hairstylists and all, like, so on point for this particular era, everyone. But that makes me wonder, how's the choreo gonna be in full? I'm gonna have to watch of course, the live stage performance on my own time or on the Patreon. Of course, I'm starting to slowly but surely check out more live stage performances on the Patreon. But aside from that, let me know your thoughts about Neverland. Are you feeling the same way about this song? Did you enjoy any of my statements or objective standpoints that I made today about this song? The one huge thing that I do love about this song is the lyrics by far, but then added nostalgia and switch up moments near the end of the song that seals the deal for me is everything. I can't emphasize that enough. But as always, be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.